What's up, One Pride? It's your boy King, man. We got a lot to talk about, right? Bears tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day. You know, we haven't fared well in those games in recent history. I think that's going to change. James Houston released why that happened. Also, injury reports came out. We got a lot to talk about, man. So, hey, shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Let's dig in.
Hey, King paying for gas.
All right, Lions fans, so let's talk about it. First and foremost, James Houston, right? James Houston released by the Detroit Lions. Really wish it would have worked out. I loved him as a player. You know, his rookie year was amazing. But, you know, after injury, it just never seemed right. You know, if you go back and, you know, look at some of my training camp tapes, early tapes of the season, it's just like, it just never felt right. You know, Dan Campbell always short when he talked about James Houston. James Houston kind of a little standoffish in interviews at times. I know he was kind of a prima donna, you know, the Florida-Colorado situation. He was really argumentative with Deion. I used to watch the documentaries when Deion was over there at JSU, man. And, you know, he was kind of a prima donna then. So, you know, whether he was a cancer to the locker room or they just decided it was time to go, whatever the situation, I trust Brad Holmes with his decision. I think he's earned that respect, right? It's not like he was a world beater this season. Yeah, he was creating pressure over the last couple of games, but, you know, it just hasn't been the same. So I think it was just time for both parties to part ways. And now he's with the Cleveland Browns. It gives him an opportunity to get a breath of fresh air over there and a fresh start. So all love to James Houston, man. Didn't work out, but I hope you have a great career over there with the Cleveland Browns. So, injury reports came out today, and Taylor Decker is out. Carlton Davis is out. I'm probably sure we could have figured that out, right? The Taylor Decker injury is huge. Listen, the Bears live off defense. They live off defense, and you know, it's one position on our offensive side of the ball, but it's a huge position, you know, and it's one of the most attacked positions on our side of the football. And Jared Goff's protection is paramount, because if you get pressure on Goff, he kind of, you know, you fluster him, he kind of panics, man. And that's what happened with Houston. And I don't want to see a repeat of that. So even though we got things under control, I just don't want to have a bad start to that game simply because we can't protect. So I just hope those guys are a little bit more prepared this time around. After facing the Houston team. That's why I say when we have tough games like that, they prepare you for things in the future. It's a great thing to have those type of games, so you'll know what you didn't do right the first time and make adjustments. It's very important for them to protect Jared Goff at all times. And that's any quarterback in the league, of course, but especially with them. So, you know, Taylor's out. And then on the other side of the football, which I'm not so worried about, Carlton Davis is out. Terrion Arnold is back. Mosley is available. A lot of people, I mean, just they've been killing Vildor left and right, and you know it kind of bothers me because you know people act like they forget things so fast. You know, before we became these entitled little brats that we are as Lions fans, Vildor was here on those building teams when we didn't have anything, and he was holding it down. But you forget about that, you know, and football is it's true to its roots. It's such a Roman sport, man. You know, the fans are so Roman at times, man. They forget things so quickly, you know, so You know, he's entitled to have a bad game, especially when you haven't been playing. I think he deserves that, right? The way they've been shitting on him is like it's just been 3 straight games of him getting destroyed. You know, so yeah, that's another topic for another day. But Terrion Mosley, hopefully we can get what we think out of Mosley this game. You know, Williams, I'm not afraid of Williams at all. He's not a guy that throws a lot of touchdowns, and it's for a reason. The offensive line over there is tragic. The Bears still have not figured out that they need to fix it. I don't expect them to run the ball on us. You know, they're going to try to, but I don't expect them to run the ball on us, and I don't expect him to throw 40 or 50 passes either. So I think we'll be fine. Our end, we just have to make sure that we score. We have to make sure that we score. And speaking of scoring, I got a bet for you guys, man. Over on Bet US right now. Here's the betting odds right now. David Montgomery, most likely is playing tomorrow. He's going to play tomorrow. But it's probably going to be on limited carries. So, do you have him scoring a touchdown or not? Is he going to get in the end zone? Me personally, most likely, obviously, it's the Bears, bro. He's going to be juiced, right? So it's just a bet for you guys to think about, man. But, you know, just for this game alone and based off of our history, BetUS has some good bets available for you guys over there. So remember, 150% bonuses up to your first deposit, up to $2,000. And make sure you use the promo code YouTube150 and go and check it out and see what they have available for you guys over there. Also, I have new merch for you guys on behalf of Lions Nation Unite. I have my own store, and I have some merch for you guys. So since we're talking about running backs, Sonic and Knuckles, right? Well, I have some merch available for you guys, so make sure you check the description and click the link. We have some cool shirts over there, hoodies, and all types of merchandise, so go and check them out, man. But our running back room is going to be huge. They're going to be huge in this game. We got to run the football. We got to be successful out of that backfield and open everything else up for this team, because like I said, that defense they're vicious, man. That's just what they are. They're a Bears defense, and I want the Detroit Lions to shred them. I really do. But in this situation, I just don't know. You know, I just don't know. If they create some pressure on us, it's going to be tough. And, you know, I'm not really liking that. I'm not liking those chances right now. When you look at players like J-Mo, Laporta, I think they're going to have to do a job of opening things up. Also, Tim Patrick, don't forget that. He's been on the roll lately. So Jared Goff is going to have to spread that ball around. Obviously, use Amon-Ra St. Brown like always. But our scoring is what is going to take us over the top, you know, in this game for me. I honestly just still feel like I don't care who it is. No team can stop us. Even if you have a fast start against us on defense, we're going to figure it out, and we're going to put points up. We're going to figure out how to beat you. And that's on both sides of our ball. On defense, we're going to figure out how to beat you. Even if you come out, you get some field goals in the first half, fine. You know, bend but don't break. If we give up a touchdown, fine. Aaron Glenn has been so great with second half adjustments. It's been crazy. Teams have not been able to score on us in the second half. So we have 2 coordinators that are great at adjusting ball games, and that's a recipe for success. The Bears, on the other hand, they found ways to self-destruct and to lose football games. The Bears have found themselves looking like the Lions used to look. They'll find a way to lose a football game. And you know, I don't expect that to change tomorrow. I don't expect the Bears to become this, just polished team tomorrow. I don't expect that at all. So, you know, that's why I just have the Detroit Lions taking care of business tomorrow. And in a perfect world, I would love for the Lions to pound them till there's nothing left. You know, But these games are huge for us, especially when we have this race. We got the Eagles right behind us, which they have an extremely tough game coming up next. They go to Baltimore. It's very important for the Lions to take care of business and beat lowly teams like the Bears. You'll hear on TV, on media, that the Bears are not the team that their records show. Yes, they are. I've been watching every single week. Yes, they are. They're terrible. Okay, the defense has been great. The offense they're terrible. All right, so like I said, Williams is not a guy that throws a bunch of touchdowns. Obviously, I think he only got like 10 or 11 on the season. They're not a team that's going to run all over you either. Again, that offensive line is just not there. So whatever the media says, just disregard that. From a football standpoint, from a make sense standpoint, the Detroit Lions should be able to take care of business here at home against the Bears with no problem. Simple and plain. We got to stay ahead of these squads. The Vikings got fairly easier schedule. The Eagles have a so-so schedule, right? The Bears can kiss it goodbye. Their schedule is ridiculous. And we also looking at teams like the the Bills getting ready to come in here in a couple of weeks that we have to deal with. So we got to take care of business, man. Just in case we face a loss farther down the schedule. It's big time for us. It's paramount for us, man. So yeah, but that's pretty much all I got for you guys, man. Once again, J-Mo, all, the charges are all dropped. He's clean. He's good to go. He can just focus on football now. That's huge for us. That is big time for us, man. So, yeah, expect Amon-Ra and Montgomery to play, but we're going to be missing Decker and Carlton Davis tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can enjoy our food tomorrow for whoever celebrates Thanksgiving and who doesn't. Even if you don't, enjoy some time with your family. Enjoy a good football game. And I hope everyone has a great and blessed day tomorrow. Peace.